Welcome to the Morning Nerdy News. I'm your host, Gray Falcon. First off, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is going to be getting Steve and Alex as the new playable characters. There will be an update on 10/3, so tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Pacific Time, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Steve and Alex from Minecraft are coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. In this video this morning, the creator of the Super Smash Bros. Series announced that Steve and Alex from Minecraft are the next playable fighters coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game and Nintendo Switch system. Steve and Alex are part of the second Challenger Pack in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2, which also includes a new stage and 7 music tracks from the Minecraft series. You can see down here that they have a little video where you can check it out. I stopped on this particular point because I thought it was fun to see his actual smash move where he's pulling out one of the blocks to knock the opponent right off the map. They also show in here that you'll be able to build blocks so you can drop blocks and encase your opponents. There's the blocks where you can block people in. You can see that the blocks slowly crumble underneath the feet of people who are standing on them. So perhaps this is a good way that you could build out over an empty void and then all of a sudden have them fall. But if other blocks are there, it would make it more difficult for them to jump back up. So just some few interesting little tactical things that could be coming up with this. Plus his jump gives you the ability to just keep building blocks underneath of him to give him a place to stand. Doesn't look like he jumps very high, but having this ability allows him to have quite a bit of survivability with these additional placements and changing the landscape of any of these maps. So we're going to continue on to some other gaming updates. For World of Warcraft, they have announced that they will be delaying the release of Shadowlands. It's a little unfortunate that this is going to be postponed, but they say they need more development time, and given the absolute fiasco that the other releases have been, I see this as a good thing. Blizzard has had huge cutbacks, so a year or two ago, Activision came in and said, we're going to be cutting 800 jobs. And when they did that, most of the jobs were QA testers. They were people from the community who helped out with World of Warcraft. So a lot of these smaller positions that really helped support the game and made it better. We saw with the last release that it was buggy as all get out. It caused all kinds of problems for the players, and it was simply because they didn't have enough testing that could go into it. And I'm guessing that they are still short on testers, but at least they are delaying it this time, saying we need that extra time to make sure we provide you with a quality product. And that's something we just haven't seen out of World of Warcraft for a while. So I'm excited to see them put the extra effort into this. And talking about giving the best experience overall, GeForce RTX 3070 availability has been updated, and they are pushing back the launch. The launch will now be on October 29th. If you were planning on picking up one of these on launch day, just be aware that this date has been moved back. They say that they need to make sure that they can get more cards out to their partners, so on launch day that there is enough available for everyone to go out and pick these up. Given that this has the same power as a 2080 Ti, maybe a bit better on ray tracing and some of those other performing points, but effectively equal to a 2080 Ti, they want to make sure that they have this ready for mass market, because this is probably going to be their biggest selling card of all of them. Now, there's another reason for this pushback that they don't say here, but you can presume that this is partially being done because on the 28th, AMD is announcing their new graphics cards. AMD comes out, is able to provide a proper competitor and undercuts them on price. This gives them the chance to adjust that price quickly and make sure that they aren't making their own customer base mad, and they can look at it and go, oh, look, we are now getting a discount on something. We thought it was going to be this price, but now you get to save a little bit of money. We don't know that for sure, but it is expected that AMD is going to come out swinging and actually compete in the higher end this time. The expectation is going to be competing with the 3080 and at the 3070 level, not really at the 3090. However, we do have information showing that there is a 20 gig 3080 that is in existence. It has not been released or announced, but we have slides showing that it does exist in some way, shape, or form, and that's being held back. That could be considered like maybe a 3080 Ti or Super, but it's one of those just in case AMD is able to beat them, they're able to drop that in quickly in order to have that competition. And in other news for the RTX 3070, we have that the Nvidia GeForce RTX 3070 is coming to a mobile GPU. So over on WccfTech, they have a leak of the image for the mobile GPU, and some of the spec information. Remember, all this with a grain of salt. This is all leaks and speculation for a lot of this stuff. But it is expected that you're going to be able to get 2080 Ti or close to 2080 Ti performance in laptops. So if mobile is what you prefer, you want to have a laptop with this type of setup, or we might even see something like this built into, say, an Alienware computer for the M1 that has the full built-in components. This will allow them the base platform to start building off of to create that larger GPU that's flat in design to fit in one of those systems. So that's big news. Very excited to see this. A lot of laptops are probably the biggest selling point right now for any type of computer, especially in pre-builts. People like to have that mobility, and if you're going to offer them equal performance, then it's going to make it a lot easier for people to pull the trigger on what they want to do or to wait for something like this to come out. And then in other gaming news, Engadget has reported that Google Stadia controller now works with USB-C headphones. So it's ridiculous that they're just now figuring this out. The product has been available for about a year now, getting close to. And they're just now coming out with headphone support where you can plug it in to the USB port. Now, they did have other just typical plug-in play that you could use for headphones, but the USB there at the top, you would have thought that feature would have been available already because so many headphones have gone to a USB style. So many phone companies release their headphones with a USB Type-C plug-in, and it's something people would already have, so it's just weird that it's just now coming out. Now, I could see it being a little uncomfortable coming up and over the top or under the bottom because that affects how you hold the controller in some ways. But it's a feature that should have been there long ago, and it just, at least they're getting there, but it's one of those too little, too late type of things. But if you're still playing Google Stadia and you're enjoying it, leave a comment. Let me know. Tell me what you are enjoying about it, and if you plan to continue on with that service now that things like xCloud are becoming available. It's a short news day, so I want to thank everyone for watching. Remember, click the follow button. I go live every day at 9:30 a.m. on Twitch, and it goes up later on YouTube, so if you're watching over there, make sure you click the subscribe button. And remember to follow me on Twitter as The Gray Falcon. Until next time, have a good one.